Welcome to today's meditation, a journey through the Major Arcana. Before we begin, just take some nice deep breaths into your stomach and allow yourself to relax on your outward breath. Feel your shoulders drop away from your neck as you relax, relaxing your face muscles, grounding yourself by sending cords coming out of the soles of your feet down into Mother Earth, further and further down until you reach the molten golden core at the center of our Mother. Now wrap your cords around her, grounding you to Mother Earth. And as you do so, you see yourself standing at the start of a path. It is wide and flat, heading off into the distance, and there are buildings and trees and fields on either side of your path. Further away in the distance are blue, shadowy, snow-capped mountains, and there is a forest at the foot of the mountains. The sun is warm and the sky is blue. You are the fool, dressed in his attire. You're open-hearted and innocent with a childlike wonder. You're about to start off on a brand new journey. Taking your first steps on the path, it is a leap into the world of tarot. It is a path of wisdom and guidance, of self-mastery. And as the fool, it is a wonderful thing not to know what is coming. And from that place of new beginnings and not knowing everything, there is an excitement of an adventure to be commenced. Life is an adventure. There is power in not knowing, being open to all that life brings, and knowing with divine will of the universe as your guide, you can come to no harm. You are safe, and all is well. Taking the first step is all it takes to begin your journey. As you walk forward, you see a table on one side of the path, and on that table are some gifts for you. They are your divine gifts to use as you see fit. Dressed as the magician now, you can explore these gifts. You have a large coin, a pentacle, which is your power to enjoy the earth's abundance, and your physical body to learn this new life on this physical plane. There is a double-edged sword to wield through the air. This is the power of your mind and your intellect. Your ability to deal with challenges along the way. This sword can be used for good or ill. That's entirely up to you. Next, there is a strong wand that enables you to summon up your inner fire, your creativity, your energy, your drive. A chalice full of water is also on the table, and it is the water of life. It will nourish you spiritually. It contains your intuition, your emotions, and your inner knowledge. Now you have all that you need to walk on and meet your teachers, your guides through the Major Arcana. As you walk on, two pillars stand on either side of your path. Between them is a woman sitting on a throne. She is the High Priestess. She tells you to trust your intuition and your inner voice. She is the keeper of secrets. She holds in balance the secrets of the scroll of life. Behind her is a woman relaxing on a reclining chair. You approach her. She is Mother Earth. She is your universal mother, the Empress. Through her, you can nurture and bless yourself with abundance. She helps you to combine your creativity and compassion together in a way that will enrich the lives of not just you, but everyone you encounter. The Emperor is right next to her. He is your universal father. He will help you find the structure, the self-control, and healthy self-discipline needed to apply yourself positively to all of the things you want to achieve. Further on stands the Hierophant. He reminds you to check in on your belief systems. He counsels you to be open to the wisdom of the ages and the lessons of those who have gone before you. You walk on. Further on, you find the lovers by a large tree. They tell you that to really love someone else, you must first choose to honor and love yourself. It takes courage to be authentic and vulnerable to another person. So the lovers ask you to choose with wisdom and compassion. We are never in isolation, and we must always accept the choices we make around love, which are often choices that shape our very lives. As you walk past the lovers, your path is crossed by a chariot. The charioteer has no reins. He drives only with his courage and conviction, the power of his will. He teaches that we need to be able to meet adversity with strength and passion in order to get where you want to go. He drives on. In a field on the side of the path is a woman looking calmly into the mouth of a lion. Strength teaches that sometimes things are not as we would like them to be. And when we find ourselves in situations we would prefer not to be in, we need to be able to stand in our own power. We need to exercise restraint and courage in order not to crumble. We need to be able to return to ourselves, to a place of balance. We need to go with the flow instead of letting things overwhelm us. As the path winds on and night sets in, a hermit holding a lamp lights your way. He teaches you that sometimes we need to be alone, even if it feels uncomfortable. Through solitude, we will come to know ourselves. Through looking inward, we come to know ourselves. We learn what is right for us, and we can walk our own path, the path of our own choosing. He points you further on towards a large wheel, the wheel of fortune. The wheel teaches us that we can't control everything in our lives. Sometimes the unexpected happens, and when it does, we need to adapt. If we don't adapt, we may find that the process of change becomes a challenging experience. You walk on to find a man holding scales. He is justice. He teaches that we must take responsibility for our own actions. If we act in accordance with our highest self, we should receive back from the universe in kind. Everything we do has a consequence in our lives, so we must create our lives from a place of positivity and ownership. You keep walking on and come upon a man hanging upside down, the hanged man. He has just stopped and let go and allowed things to be as they are. He is being patient as he gains a different perspective, and this is his teaching. He teaches that sometimes we have to turn things upside down to see clearly what to do next, to look at things from another's perspective or a different perspective. And when we do so, clarity comes. As you move away from the hanged man along your path, you are stopped as death crosses your path. As he does, he teaches that change is the only constant in life. We have to allow for the constant process of death and rebirth to move through us, allowing what no longer serves us to leave, knowing that through that we will experience new growth, we will get stronger and brighter as a result. Your path as you walk on crosses a stream, and standing with one foot in the stream and one on the bank stands Temperist, who teaches that moderation is the key. If we can find a good balance and live in life's flow, we can experience calm and a real sense of peace and serenity. You walk on and are confronted by the devil. He teaches you that we are not perfect, that all human beings are doing the best that we can. Sometimes we're seduced and we give our attention to things which will ultimately cause us turmoil. However, he can only hold us If we wish to remain, our chains are loose. We are free to unshackle ourselves and leave at any time. Up ahead, there is a tower, and as you approach, you learn that the truth will set you free. If you build your life on rocky ground, things will eventually fall apart. We begin to see that we can rebuild again with solid foundations. We can move forward into a better future. Contemplating the teachers as you walk on, you look up to see the star. It gives you the strength to move forward after a challenging time. We are not there yet, but we are on our way and we are on the right path. And with the star, you can make a wish. You turn your gaze to see the moon. It tells you to face your fears, and that fear is an illusion. It is a false projection that comes from not seeing clearly. It asks you not to be afraid, but to keep going. You have all that you need and are guided and protected by the universe. As you continue walking, the moon sets and the sun rises. It teaches us to enjoy life. Its warmth is a blessing from life. It comforts and energizes us. Its rays brighten our spirits, and its light we can clearly see now. We are no longer afraid. We can live our authentic self. With the sun high in the sky, our path still laid out before us, we come to a graveyard where Archangel Gabriel is blowing a trumpet, and the people within are rising up to its call. Judgment tells us that we can learn from our mistakes. We can choose differently, and that we can always begin again. We can learn from the past, that we can heal any pain or grievance so that we can be reborn. It tells us that you can wake up and live life to the fullest, in alignment perfectly with your higher self. You walk on to the end of the path, and at the end is the world. It reminds us that we are a success. Every time we face our fears or we attain mastery, or we bring about a successful conclusion of any kind, we can stand in the world, in our power, and know that we are doing absolutely the best we can. We are a success, and it's okay to be proud of ourselves. And now we have come to the end of our journey through the Major Arcana. You can call on any of the teachers at any time, and they will guide you with wisdom, love, and compassion, and as often as you like or need. Coming back slowly to the room that you are in, becoming aware of your breathing once again, wiggling your fingers and your toes, becoming more and more aware of where you are, coming back to the room you are in. You open your eyes and you are back. Sending cords down once again into Mother Earth from the soles of your feet. Reground yourself into this realm, seeing whatever it is you need to see back in Mother Earth. Her molten core, tree roots, whatever you see, wrap your cords around, grounding yourself back into reality. Breathing deeply, becoming attuned to your reality, back to your place of being. Good, you are back. Thank you for joining me on this tarot journey. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more meditations, daily readings, and lots of things in between. Michelle the Medium. Thank you.